What we have here is a clean slate. What we have here is a leader with a 20-year vision.
Not the attempt, but the effort. Get a load of this, citizens. My gibberish is deep and crispy like turkeys on one Thursday every fall. But I am prolific, as you will see over the course of what most call time. I endure. My physical abilities, agilities, we dope weeder. Masters of hope, rap holy like popes. I'm federally tapped in the nation of rap. Crack babies of the 80s have officially snapped. Metamorphoses cause forces to change. Yes, we can. Brought fame to the name.
I've been following black basketball for the past 20 years. Ever since I've been following black basketball for over 20 years, even before I was issued a United States patent on the basketball game apparatus and method of play. I was already following black basketball. And what is black basketball? I define black basketball as the spirit of basketball that resonates and moves through the black community, that creates an authentic representation of how the game was meant to be played. And the spirit of what Dr. James Naismith intended when the game was first invented. Yes, that is a mouthful, and obviously I don't have time to unpack all of that. But in a nutshell, you have your Black Fives era. Then you have your Rucker Park era, which you have and even the ABA era. You have your And One era. And then after that, what we see is that institutional basketball, a global system of basketball or basketball institutions or institutions with strong basketball interests have mobilized over the past 20, 30 years and has really commercialized a space that historically the spirit of black basketball could gravitate, could resonate, and the game could be used to provide real material change in the black communities. So while I've been walking and paying attention to that, and I've been carrying this vision of a new basketball sport, what's always resonated with me is to create a new platform to provide opportunity for the spirit of black basketball, the street ball spirit, to be able to live freely and unencumbered by the powers of the institutions that control the global traditional backboard basketball market. In 2002, I was issued a patent for a basketball game apparatus and method of play, and I believe it made me the first African American since Bill Pickett to be credited for inventing a new sport. At the time, I knew I had a phenomenal game. My basketball pedigree put it up with anybody who's played up to college basketball. I know the game, been involved with the game my entire life. Have played against elite basketball players all throughout my competitive history. So I knew what we created, a new sport, would be great. But I didn't know how to market it, and I didn't really wasn't clear on how to express the purpose and the vision. Well, today, obviously, that's changed. The vision today is to build out a network of 100 No Backboard Basketball training gyms and video studios, and have them all connected by a blockchain media platform, which will allow the participants that contribute value, those that hoop in our leagues, those that create content for our leagues, those that promote our leagues, those that use our licenses to make gear, those that use our licenses to create their own spin-off content, et cetera, to create opportunities, particularly for everybody, but specifically, to be clear, for Black and brown youth, teenagers, and young adults, and in disenfranchised communities. At the end of the day, there's so much athletic talent, and we just need to be real with it as a community. Our athleticism is an export. We've done a poor job at packaging it within institutions that serve our community. We had those, the Black Five era, the Negro League, but after a 75-year experiment and the progression with technology, there's an opportunity now with a clear canvas to create something completely different. And my heart is, hey, let's do it as a community and leverage this new blockchain technology to let everybody get in and eat. So throughout my walk with this, occasionally I would effort to pull people I know, or pull a community together. But quite frankly, because of how way out this appears to the average person, it was difficult up until now to provide them something that provided enough value for them to part with their hard-earned money to sow a seed in the vision, knowing that they had a return in some form or fashion in the future that was valuable to do. Blockchain enables that. Blockchain is already implemented and is being used. Major corporations are getting involved with it. And what I do know is through leveraging blockchain digital trading cards, I can provide someone with a legal instrument that gives them access to participate in the growth and future opportunities as this vision grows. So, in a nutshell, what I'm doing is for the Black and brown community primarily, but open to everybody. But it's clear to anybody who wants to be reasonable for what's been contributed to the game of basketball by the African American player has not been returned in with regards to wealth creation or having wealth. This vehicle here can change all of that. Sound interesting? Sound compelling? Go to nobackboard.com and check us out.
What we're gonna do right now is redefine the game. And this is not the attempt, but the effort. Get a load of this, citizens. My gibberish is deep and crispy like turkeys on one Thursday every fall. But I am prolific, as you will see over the course of what most call time. I endure